Alrighty. Yep, this is where we left off, so let's go ahead. Shot away. Real question is, do I remember what we were doing last time? No. Hey. Have I even finished? Maybe not. Let's go to Redcliffe real fast. You.
Yes,
You.
indeed.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So the chances of us finishing Origins today, high, but then we start Awakening, which is the DLC edition, which has some effects on too, but to be honest, I don't remember how. So that's fun. Alright, turn this in.
Blessed of...
Thank you. Nothing new there. What got announced 3 minutes ago?
The irregulars thank your effort.
Are they actually doing a DBD FNAF DLC? Oh my god.
Yes. I feared this day would...
Oh my god. They've been swearing that that's gonna happen for how many years?
Are great.
Oh, let me take a look at this. Good lord. Alright. That is definitely something. Alright, what do I have to do? Find Railnor. Okay. 5 Scrolls of Banastor. I don't know what those are. I mean, I'm not surprised that's where you found it. Of course. Of course. I'm not surprised. It is what it is, right? No, Tigran. I have nothing to say to you anymore. I've gotten everything I need from you, old Tigran. He's like the only random encounter that exists left here.
Ah, Warden, we finally meet. I know why you're here. Talran sent you. My own son wants me dead. Well, I suppose I should be proud that I bred in him such ambition.
Why would he want you dead?
He is an ambitious child. Hungry for the guild to be the way it was in his grandfather's day. A violent band bolstered by secret funding from the nobility. He disagrees with my belief that we can make our way without such backroom dealing. We can, instead, work with honor and integrity.
I happen to agree with you.
I appreciate you saying that, Warden. It's good to know that my beliefs are shared by someone of your station. I have wrestled with my own emotions about my son for some time, in fear that I may have to turn a blade on him myself. But I cannot bring myself to do it. Kill my own son. Even if it's what's best for my men.
Can you set it aside for a bit and then have some more later? Well, I can take care of
I
him.
ache even discussing this, but Talran has killed his opponents and bullied my men. It has to stop. Challenge him to a duel and defeat him. Return to one of our posts, and I will reward you.
Okay.
As much as I appreciate your help, I cannot see you after the deed is done. Despite everything, you will still be the one who killed my son. Last I heard, he was headed toward Lothering. You should find him there. Come, men. Evil thoughts make me thirsty for ale.
I mean, that is fair.
Magic exists to serve man.
Even reheated pancakes are
The clock.
not very tasty. How have I failed to get a scroll of Banastor? There it is. Okay, I don't think I got that one. I should have gotten all those. I've got 4 of them, and that's what sucks. Do I care that much? Kind of. Will it make any difference in things? No.
All men are the work of our nature's hand.
You know what? I will try in the mage's quarters. I'll give it one look quick. Because it was at the beginning before I learned some of the shortcuts that I've since learned. You know.
My friend. Look, everyone. It's our Grey Warden associate. Do you have business with me?
I spoke with your father.
I thought you might. Did he tell you about honor and integrity? About my evil plans to conquer the guild? His beliefs are outdated and destructive. Since I put my plans in place, this guild has blossomed. We are better funded and better equipped than ever. You were part of that. Stopping his supply chains, bribing nobles in Denerim. Take pride, my friend. We are remaking the Irregulars into a political force.
A political force. You must die.
You're entitled to your opinion, but I think my men might disagree with you. Men, to me!
I think your life might disagree with you, sir. Piece of candy.
All right.
Piece of candy. Ah. No reason to return than the perfume came. Oh, okay.
Of course.
There's Dagna. Really wish you could go in there, but again, that is only for those who chose the mages. Starting quest. Only. Again, I don't want to spend forever searching for this. So if that was here, it would be... This is where it would be. I already got that one. Cool. Lovely waste of time. Might as well check the second area up here. Ugh. I need to decide if I want to get a new keyboard now for my computer. Or just clean it. I'm sure Cozy is shuddering at the thought of why I'm actually mentioning cleaning my keyboard and what that actually means for the quality of my current keyboard.
And so I shall.
This is the Great Hall. It is next room over. It's definitely not this, but...
Tricked into a partial ritual. Curiosity unchecked became greed. Apprentice.
Unfortunate. I mean, I need to get rid of the keyboard to my right anyway. It, like, half of the keys don't work anymore. And since I'm getting a new computer period in 6 months, and I've already got the new monitor, might as well get a new keyboard. I got a new mouse, I think, for Christmas. I don't know. I don't remember when I got this mouse. Maybe Christmas? Alright, I'm gonna do the smart thing and make a save point right at the beginning of the area. That way, if it's not in the area, I can just reload it instead of walking through each area. That would be a smart thing to do. Good thing I am smart. Where am I going? Haven. Well, the ruined temple specifically. Do, do, do. Alright. There it is. The smartness has happened. Alright. Okay, not here. Weird. Because I definitely learned how to hold the tab button to display all the information at this point. Then did I actually miss that? Interesting. I had to have. Why am I doing that? We literally talked about being smart. And loading. Because I figure if I'm doing a comprehensive playthrough of everything in this game, I might as well make it as comprehensive as comprehensive is. Uh-oh.
I'm sensing more darkspawn.
Oh wait, where I wanted to go was behind me. What? Hey! Is that like a multi-day festival thing? Now you know how I feel when I just repeatedly play my mini games. Oh, that's nice. 5 days, as opposed to like the usual one. Well, I guess Stardew had 3, right? Save over that. The lair of the werewolves. If it's not here, then I glitched the game again, which would be zero surprises to anyone that I've broken something. Well, I've missed things in here, or I specifically didn't grab them. Most likely I missed them. Because I think a cutscene grabbed you and pulled you. Yeah, a cutscene grabbed me. Which means I don't think I've ever seen these areas. Nice. Heck yeah. That's why I've never finished the Scrolls of Banastor before. And a final glass phylactery.
Delighting. All right.
I suppose violence is a solution. Sometimes. Ask away. On my way.
There it is. Last Scroll of Bane in a store.
All right.
Excellent. Come on, Malir.
Of course.
What are you stuck on, you silly game? Is this one of those situations where it's like, I do it over 35 frames per second, you're gonna trip over pixels? It sounds silly, but it's factual. If you're curious why I'm taking the time to do this, is because we're about to hit the point of no return for some aspects of the game, so might as well finish up these extra sides that might be done or not done.
Good to see you again.
Surely this is a miracle.
Magic exists to serve man and never.
You desire.
What can I get you, stranger? Of all the strange news, anything else you need?
Nope.
Right.
The captain sends his regards.
Thank you.
How fares your brother?
I'd hoped to see him while I was in town, but he's made himself scarce. I will have to speak with the Grand Cleric about this. And soon, I
There's nothing more to say. Pester
There's nothing more to say. Oh, okay. Thought there was one more quest you can get from the Mages Collective, but I could be wrong.
Good to see you again.
Nope. And I think the game is breaking like it do, be do 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 boo boo boo, breaking the game again. It's just like textures just don't want to load, and I don't know why. I saved before going in here, just in case. Yeah, like even the loading screen. I think I've loaded to, I don't know why this game is, well, I know why this game is busted. It's because everyone keeps complaining that EA, it doesn't put an effort into it. Alright, I'm gonna reload, because we're going into a bunch of cutscenes. And all that jazz. There it is. DAO. Alright. Completed quests. I want to check something. I mean, it is what it is.
Ah, there you are. I was about to send out a... I've been hearing of a great commotion in the alienage. What exactly happened there?
Would it make you happy to know Loghain is selling elves?
Make her forgive me. I should be appalled that such a thing could exist here. But I'm overjoyed you can implicate Loghain. We must end the civil war quickly. What the Blight does not corrupt in this land, politics surely will. The last of our allies have arrived in the city. We cannot delay any longer. I will call for the Landsmeet to convene. Bring Alistair and join me at the palace as soon as you are ready, Warden.
Oh, as soon as I'm ready. Okay. Maybe that pushed things far enough forward. Because there's a choice of defending the Mages Collective or not that I've never seen before.
Yes.
Oh, I have to have him? Blech.
Thunderhumper.
Thunderhumper.
Horsefeld.
Of all
Yes.
I guess it makes sense since we're going to be pushing for him to marry what's her name. Oh, hello, sir. $52. You need more cunning for that, which is fine by me. You need more cunning for that. How much more cunning? 14 cunning. Good lord. There. Mr. Slim Shady should be showing up at some point. We can't finish Ancient History because, unfortunately, I finished the level before. finishing that quest, and now you can't go back in there because the game sucks. Yeah, it's not here. All right. Is what it is.
They are sinners who have given their love to false gods.
False gods!
As you desire.
To the royal palace. Oh.
Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Marik's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet. Now wouldn't you? You have torn this nation apart to oppose my lord, and never once tried to understand why he is a hero to Ferelden. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone.
How can you support the man who killed your king?
Cailan was a fool. He grew up a spoiled child in his ancestors' palace. He never knew what it was to be hunted, to starve. Maybe the Grey Wardens killed him, or maybe my lord let him die of his own foolishness. Either way, it may have saved Ferelden.
So now you admit Loghain may have killed him.
I am not so blind as you think, Warden. I saw the tension between Cailan and Loghain. My lord is a man of fierce passions, none fiercer than defending this land. If Cailan threatened that, but whatever he did, it was only in defense of Ferelden.
How do you justify letting Arl house and torture his subjects?
You think war is simple, don't you, Warden? You only fight monsters. No one sheds a tear over the death of an ogre. Torture is an ugly business. But sometimes it's the only way to learn what your enemy intends. And it is much harder to tell who the enemy is when all of them look like you.
And he sold his own people into slavery.
What was he supposed to do? You and Eamon were harassing him at every side, forcing him to empty the treasury to fight you. He never wanted a civil war. After Cailan died, everyone was supposed to rally, come together to fight the Darkspawn without crying to Orlais for aid. He never anticipated Neric's bastard would challenge the throne and force this war. I can end the threat you pose to Ferelden. To arms, men!
We could have actually convinced her not to, but I don't like her.
Watch out!
Scene of carnage I've yet to see.
No Godsman. Alright, and now we save.
And so I shall.
And join the politics.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings. Ah! Here we have the puppeteer. Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? Where is the famous steadfastness of the dwarves? How much did it cost the Empress to buy your loyalty?
The Blight is the threat, yeah. Not Orlais.
There are enough refugees in Mybanor now to make that abundantly clear.
The South is fallen, Loghain. Will you let Darkspawn take the whole country for fear of Orlais?
The Blight is indeed real, Wolf. But do we need Grey Wardens to fight it? They claim that they alone can end the Blight. Yet they failed spectacularly against the Darkspawn at Ostagar. And they asked to bring with them 4 legions of Chevaliers.
I don't know anything about town ranks for it.
Once we open our borders to the Chevaliers, and we really expect them to simply return from whence they came.
Let's see. You fled the field at Ostagar. Wait. Don't say that. You sold Ferelden's citizens into slavery to fund your war.
What's this? There is no slavery in Ferelden. Explain yourself. There is no saving the alienage. Damage from the riots has yet to be repaired. There are bodies still rotting in their homes. It is not a place I would send my worst enemy. There is no chance of holding it if the Blight comes here.
Of holding
Despite
it?
what you may think, Warden, I have done my duty.
Done your
Whatever my
duty.
regrets may be for the elves, I have done what was needed for the good of Ferelden.
Did you let Howe torture citizens for the good of Ferelden?
Howe took my only son. The things done to him, some are beyond any healer's skill.
Howe
Oh,
was
okay.
a grown man responsible
Good
for
job.
his own actions. He
I'm
will
sure it
answer
took
to
a
the
lot of
Maker
work.
for his crimes, as must we all. But enough of this. I have a question for you, Warden. What have you done with my daughter?
What are you talking about?
You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kaelin's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
The Queen speaks the truth.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Enora. I wanted to protect you from this. My lords and ladies! Our land has been threatened before! It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
The Warden. I'm with the Warden. Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
The Warden helped me personally in a family matter.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden.
The Western Hills throw their lot in with the Wardens. Make her help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need the Grey Wardens.
The land's meat is against you, Loghain. Step down gracefully.
Traitors! Which of you stood against the Orlesian Emperor when his troops flattened your fields and raped your wives? You fought with us once, Eamon. You cared about this land once. Before you got too old and fat and content to even see what you risk.
Fat.
None of you deserve a say in what happens
Loghain
here.
is so mad.
None of you have spilled blood for this land the way I have. How dare you judge me?
Call off your men and we'll settle this honorably.
Then, let us end this. I suppose we both knew it would come to this. When we first met at Ostagar, I would never have thought so, but Ostagar seems like it happened in another lifetime to someone else. A man is made by the quality of his enemies. Marek told me that once. I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me. Enough! Let the Landsmeet declare the terms of the duel.
It shall be fought according to tradition. A test of arms, in single combat until one party yields. And we, who are assembled, will abide by the outcome.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion?
I'll fight the duel myself.
It is you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it. Prepare yourself.
Prepare yourself. Ah. Cinematic.
Yes!
Wonderful! Wonderful! Enough! I do not fear death! Wonderful! You must. Wonderful!
Wonderful.
Easy.
I underestimated you, Warden. I thought you were like Kalen, a child wanting to play at war. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died.
Since Marek died.
I yield.
Blah, 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 da, da. Blah, blah. Well, what do you think? Should he die or surrender? He did kill the king, kill lots of people, allow torture to happen, and sell elves into slavery. Okay.
I didn't just hear you say that. You're going to let him live? After everything he's done? Kill him already!
Wait. There is another option. The Taean is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining.
Do you want to make him a warrior?
There are
Why?
3 of us in all of Ferelden. And there are compelling reasons to have as many wardens on hand as possible to deal with the Archdemon.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
Absolutely not! Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you! How can we simply forget that?
Alright, what do you think? This is the pivotal moment of the secret side character. Loghain is the secret party member you can get. However, if you choose to have Loghain join the Grey Wardens, you lose Alistair as a party member. It's Loghain or Alistair. He either dies or he joins you. I have done both ways. We did kill him last time, correct. Yeah. I mean, we don't use Alistair anyway, and we're not going to be using him either, so. He will be supremely pissed off, though. Just give me the final stamp. Death or Grey Warden? Keep him? Okay. Loghain must die for his crimes.
You can't do this. My father may have been wrong, but he is still a hero to the people.
Honora. Hush. It's over.
Stop treating me like a child. This is serious.
Daughters never grow up, Honora. They remain 6 years old with pigtails and skinned knees forever.
Skinned knees.
Father.
Just make it quick, Warden. I can face the Maker knowing that Ferelden is in your hands.
Very well. And if you wanted Honora and Alistair to marry, you cannot let Alistair kill Loghain. She will not marry the murderer of her father. So if you wanted to marry Honora, Alistair would have to kill Loghain.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No. When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that.
Have they?
So much for our plan to rule together. If Alistair would rather not have the throne, I am more than willing to take it.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Honora. Warden, will you help us?
I can settle this.
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead Ferelden?
I believe that they plan to marry and rule jointly.
We do. I believe this is what King Merrick wanted. To see his blood tied to my father's to begin a new line of Ferelden kings.
But I did swear an oath. What I mean is, I'm all for founding a new line of kings. Well, there's the Blight.
What the king is trying to say, my lords and ladies, is that he will be taking the field with his fellow Grey Warden to do battle with the Archdemon.
Yes. That.
Until then, I shall stay in Denerim and rule in my husband's absence, as I did for Kaelin. But I trust Alistair shall reach a more heroic ending.
My fellow Grey Warden will, I hope, take Loghain's place as the leader of my armies. Shall we finish this thing together?
We will beat this blight as Kaelin dreamed.
Everyone, get ready to march. It's going to take all of Ferelden's strength to survive this blight. But we will face it, and we'll defeat it!
Yeah.
Ferelden is depending on you all.
Alistair is mad at us no matter what we do. Just walks in. I hate
You
you.
made me king. After all this is over with, they're actually going to put me on the throne. I'm going to be the king.
Here I thought you'd be speechless.
Speechless? I'm furious. How could you do this to me? I've done nothing but regret my blood since the day I was born. I don't want this. I never wanted this. I hate the very idea of it. I thought we were friends. You knew how I felt about this, yet you went ahead and did it anyway. Why?
You'd prefer Nora ruled on her own?
Yes. Well, no. She would have executed me, so that would have been bad. I've just never thought of myself as a leader. I'm going to make a terrible king, you have to know that.
A terrible king?
How can I make decisions that are going to affect the lives of everyone in the kingdom? I guess I don't really have a choice in this now, do I? I'll do my best, of course, and I expect that you'll be there to help me, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Good. Then it's settled.
And now he's no
Arleman
longer
has left
mad.
for Redcliffe. He says the army has gathered there and is almost ready to march. As soon as we're ready, we should head to Redcliffe ourselves. The Blight awaits, right?
Rabble Rouser. Well, that's me. The rouser of rabbles. Ribble, rabble, rabble, rabble.
Yes, indeed.
Oh look, it's Slim Shady. The real Slim Shady.
I'm here to atone. I did you bad with that last tip. It can't end like that. Those noble ponces won't have the last laugh, eh? You game for one last heist?
This better be better than last time.
No bloody trap this time. I'd stake my life on it and... well, yours too. We're stealing the Tears of Andraste. You care about the history?
The Tears of Andraste.
Don't know how much of a chantry-going folk you are.
But that belongs to the chantry.
Perhaps stealing isn't the right word. If you have that view, trust me, you'll want to do this job.
Tell me about the Tears.
There aren't many things as holy as the Tears of Andraste. Legend has it, before the Maker spoke to Andraste, she despaired at the fate of her fellows. Her husband, Mafarath, before he became a right bastard, would come to console her. She would tell him of her despair, and she'd always shed a single tear. Every night, he captured each tear in a vial.
Go on.
A full 30 nights that went on. Mafarath was worried sick. On the 30th night, the vial was full, and when dawn came, that's when Andraste saw her first vision of the Maker. Some of that story isn't in the Chant of Light, but it's been passed on for ages. Everyone agrees that the tears are a holy relic.
You said I'd want to do this job. Why?
Because the Tears of Andraste do belong with the Divine and the Chantry, but they aren't the ones who have it. Ban Frandarel's father secretly acquired the genuine Tears of Andraste decades ago, and his son still has them locked up tight. The same Frandarel that baited that trap. So I propose you go to his real vault and rob him blind. Afterwards, I'll see that the Tears of Andraste are given to the Chantry.
Alright, how do I go?
We've tried under, now we can give over a go. The rooftops are dense enough that you can jump to the top of the estate. Then you can go in through the chimney. Head towards the vault area from the last job. Right before it, there's a wine cellar that's got a secret door. Go through it and find the real vault. That's all I know. I'll be waiting for you here.
For he's the real Slim Shady. Yes, he's the Slim Shady. All the real Slim Shadys. Please stand up.
As there is but one world, one life, one death.
Alright, let's try this again. Steal things. Yeah. Can't go that way at all.
And so I shall.
Trap right ahead. Trap. Right ahead. It's done. Let us end this.
Looking for possible traps.
Ready.
Right ahead. Here comes trouble. Good to go. Trap right ahead.
Ooh, easy game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Quietly then. Right ahead.
It's okay, we're real shady. The real Slim Shady. I'd like to point out that nobody questioned the fact that,
What now?
question the fact that doors were opening and closing.
You should run while you can.
Of
Or the chests were opening, you know, no biggie.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it's no big deal, right? Yeah, we have doors opening and closing all the time. No biggie.
Be careful! The battle is finished. Yes.
I figured there'd be a trap in here. I just hadn't found it yet. Oh.
Yes, of course.
This poor room.
It's done. I got it.
feel like there should be a trap right here.
Trap right ahead.
Oh, there's one right here.
As you desire. And so I shall. Desire.
You know, there is built into these BioWare games an absolutely like BS way of cheesing fights in this game. Now, it may look like this game is based on just like however fast your action moves are, but it's actually still turn-based. Despite how it looks, the actions are still turn-based. And so what does that mean? It means, oh god.
Delighted.
That you can save scum fights. So you could land a hit. Maybe not in this one anymore. In the original Xbox, you could save scum the fights to the point where like you would attack, save, reload, and it would be your turn again. Thus allowing you to save scum through the game, and good lord. Yeah, that was a method you could use in the original Knights of the Old Republic. God damn this game. Of just
Trap right ahead.
scumming your way through a bunch of just really hard fights. It was a common thing in really, really old BioWare games. Sees anything interesting, Lucian? A dirty pair of silk pantaloons. One can never have too many pantaloons. Good boy. Thank you for the pants, my dog.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
And so I shall.
The
On my
real
way.
tears of Andraste. Alright.
Greetings to you.
I never did any of the Slim Cauldry quests because I didn't actually understand the whole, pickpocketing stuff. One, because I never bothered to learn it. Two, because I never bothered to learn it.
All the noise and bother.
Three, eh.
You should run while you can. Let's make this quick.
So this is the first time I've ever done this line of quests, which is fun. I think. And I wouldn't have discovered it if it wasn't for me redoing these games with a guide. Which is one of the reasons I'm replaying these with a guide, is because, well, there's so much I've never done in these games.
Now we go into battle.
All right. Delighted.
I mean, don't you find, like, little, like, things like that interesting? Like, just small things you never would have expected to just exist for you to do whatever you want with. Wow. Whoops. After I finished stretching, I accidentally hit my hand down on the keyboard, and I hit the frickin' Windows key. Whoopsies.
You did it.
You did it.
You really did it.
I did it.
Tomorrow, everyone will be talking about this. Ban Frandero will be humiliated. Can I have the tears? I've arranged an anonymous delivery to the Chantry.
There you go.
It will, Warden. It's been an honor. I wonder if history will ever know the full story of what we've done. Good luck.
Do I know if they ever get delivered? Nope. Maybe it shows up at the end. Maybe not. I feel like, if I remember correctly, they kind of tell you, like, what everyone does at the very end. But, if I remember. Ugh. Why are they so active lately?
It's you!
It's
the Grey Warden! Andraste's mercy that you got here when you did. I thought for sure these monsters were going to get me.
When did the Darkspawn
Just a few
get
hours
here?
ago. Not that long after everyone was evacuated to the castle. I thought I could make it to my home and back before they got here. But it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived.
Are there more Darkspawn
Now,
at the castle?
yes, they'd have reached the castle walls. I'm going to get out of here before any more of those things arrive. Thank you again.
I didn't do anything, though, sir. I'm about to, though.
I'll try to be merciful.
Of course. What a shame.
I was like, where's my dog? Landmark tree. Doodle-dee-dle-doo. Mabari dominance. Good boy. True Mabari. Pissing on a tree. P-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Here comes trouble.
I thought it was funny. You're like, of course you did. Uh-huh.
Push them back.
Would have just given up. Desire. And so I shall.
It's funny.
Delighted. right. Delighted. All right.
Is that everyone? Hello? Looks like it. Red Cliff is basically locked off in terms of the town. I'm really sad that you did all this stuff for Sten, and then in Game 2, where you deal a lot with the Qunari, or even Game 3, where you have a lot to do with Qunari, Sten doesn't exist. I mean, I guess it makes sense, because if you didn't help him find his sword, he couldn't return back. If you help him find his sword, he gets to return back. If you kill him or leave him to rot, he doesn't go back. But I mean, come on, game.
Another foe falling.
Easy.
My lord.
My lord!
Thank goodness.
What's happened here?
I don't rightly know. Riordan of the Grey Wardens arrived this morning, just ahead of the Darkspawn. I was told he has urgent news and to send out patrols to watch for your arrival. Then we were attacked.
Can you hold the Darkspawn
There might
ground?
be stragglers, but you seem to have taken care of most of them out here. That's rather remarkable, really.
That guy's like, wow, that was pretty remarkable, my guy. I'm like, thank you. I mean, I'm really good at my job. I mean, there's really nothing left for us to do, so... Okay. I gotta speak with the messenger.
I was told to watch for your arrival, Warden.
Take me inside!
Riordan. I should take you to the hall right away, my lord. They'll be waiting for you there.
They'll be waiting for you.
It's a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. Or should I say your majesty?
No, I wouldn't say that. Not yet, anyway.
The Darkspawn that attacked Redcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
What? Are we sure about that? I mean, if that's true...
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain.
Why do we think they were
The
headed here?
Darkspawn line is wide, and many of them roam away from the main horde. Until now, most of them have been spotted here in the west.
Not to mention that we've been too busy killing each other to pay much attention to some silly old darkspawn horde.
Yeah, some silly
There
old
is, I'm afraid,
darkspawn.
one other piece of news that is of even greater concern. The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the horde.
Maker preserve us.
But we can't reach Denerim within 2 days, can we? It's too far.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
Is it even... we've collected an army, let's use it.
The horde must be defeated, but the Archdemon is our true target. And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march, and hope the army we've collected here gives us the chance we need. Al-Eamon, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak.
Then let's get them ready. I won't let all those people die without giving them a chance.
Just how are we supposed to defeat this Archdemon?
I was wondering that myself.
Sticks and stones.
You don't know. Of course not. You're both new recruits Duncan wouldn't have expected.
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
That would be appreciated.
Perhaps you and Alistair should meet me before you retire for the evening. There are things we need to speak of.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
Ah, Grey Warden equipment. Wonderful. Well, better than the Legion stuff. Shame there aren't like heavy Grey Warden boots or anything. That would be too nice, wouldn't it?
And what word have we from Orzammar? Has House Cloret sent their men or haven't they?
Has House Cloret sent their men?
Which is as good as a no. House Cloret's feud with House Romald has flared up again since their son died in that Deep Roads business. So naturally they're pleading the need for self-defense.
Fine time to start with that nonsense again. I've half a mind to... Evening to you, Grey Warden. I didn't realize you were still up and about.
Is there a problem with the Dwarven
Nothing
forces?
that can be dealt with now, I'm afraid. Just one of the houses being thicker than the stone that made them.
Once all of this blight business is done, there will be a reckoning in the Assembly. They're probably half hoping we'll all wind up dead. That way they'll have one of the strongest forces left in Orzammar. Enough to face the Darkspawn all on their own, I suppose? That's exactly the kind of half-arsed thinking that got us into the mess after Endrin passed. It was our good fortune that you decided to return home when you did, Grey Warden. For all that you needed our help, I expect we needed yours more.
Carry on,
right.
men.
Off to camp with both of you, and keep the drunkenness to a minimum. We have a long way to go yet.
A long way
Good
to go
evening
yet.
to you, Grey Warden, and good fortune on the field of battle.
Dar.
I am listening.
Nothing.
I have been mistaken.
What do you mean?
You are a soldier worthy to stand among the Beresad. I did not think so when we first met.
What changed your
You
mind?
did, of course. The day will come when the Arishok sends us here. On that day, I will not look to find you on the battlefield.
You think the Qunari will invade Ferelden?
In time. There is no point in dwelling on it. We should move on.
We are going to invade you, but don't think about it. No worries. Oh,
As
okay.
you wish.
What's on your mind? It is no trouble.
Your wish?
Nothing.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
Oh my god. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with enchanting.
I heard the Arl has kindly offered my son an...
It's not worth trying to figure that mess out. I'll keep that for now. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. That. Dirty old pair of pantaloons. Probably should have saved just in case. Good lord. It's like the closer we get to like end of the game, the more and more the game's just wanting to break. Okay, Riordan wants to talk with us. I'm gonna reload one more time because it's getting real funky broken. Again. Hopefully 2 is a slightly less broken, buggy mess. We'll see. I do know for a fact that it is tied to EA login. Don't we love that? However, we have been reassured numerous times that Veilguard is not.
There you are. Let's go see what you're...
All right.
You're both here. Good. Please know I assumed you had already been told. Otherwise, I would have told you this when you freed me in Denerim. I'm sorry.
What is it? What are you apologizing for?
Tell me. Have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn?
I assume it has something to do with the taint.
That is exactly what it involves. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn. But should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead.
That doesn't sound very healthy.
The Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning... the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon...
dies.
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way.
Why is this such a secret?
We keep it secret for the same reason the joining is kept secret. Who would become a Grey Warden if they knew the end that might await them? And yet there must be Grey Wardens. Without us, there is no hope.
So it's up to the three of us to
In
kill
Blight's
this thing.
past, when the time came, the eldest of the Grey Wardens would decide which amongst them would take that final blow. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
That it does. So yeah, the Grey Warden must die to kill the Archdemon. It's like, and that is why Loghain didn't know. Of course, nobody knew, so how could Loghain know? And then comes Morrigan. You have another choice here, Cozy.
Do not be alarmed. It is only I.
I'm not alarmed. I'm glad to see you.
I did not come here to speak of sentimental things. I came here to speak with you. I have a plan, you see. A way out.
The loop in your hole. She has the loop in my hole.
What happens when the Archdemon dies? I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
I will tell you the canon answer that is actually in 3. Why did you not mention this earlier?
It is necessary that I wait and be sure. Now I am. Now we speak in private, where no others can hear. I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual. Performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night.
Just what sort of ritual?
It is old magic. From a time before the Circle of Magi was created. Some would call it blood magic, but I think that means little to one like you.
And from where did you get this ritual, Morgan?
From Flemeth, of course. I have known about it for some time.
So you knew about the sacrifice?
I did. Would you have believed me if I had been the one to tell you? I have my doubts.
Alright, tell me more.
What I propose is this. Lay with me, here tonight, and from our joining, a child will be conceived. The child will bear the taint, and when the Archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The Archdemon is still destroyed with no Grey Warden dying in the process.
So the child becomes Darkspawn?
Not at all. It will become something different. A child born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away, and you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish.
So the choice is we impregnate Morrigan and allow no one to die to slay the Archdemon. Or we don't, and somebody must die, either Alistair, Riordan, or us. So that's your choice. Do we impregnate Morrigan? Or not?
This is what my mother intended when she sent me with you. She was the one who first gave me this ritual and told me of what I was meant to do. This does not surprise you, does it? Did you not wonder why Flemeth saved your life? Why she aided you? This is why. What is important is that I am offering this to you now. It will work, and it will save your life.
You don't have to choose this. I'll tell you what the canon answer is. Because it comes up in 3. Morrigan gets pregnant. Has the child. You have to help her save the child in 3. You just don't know it's Morrigan. Well, you... Yeah. Alright, I agree.
A wise decision. Come, my love. Put the thoughts of the ritual aside and let us
by the
make
way,
this last night together.
if you're
one to
female,
remember.
you have to make Alistair have sex with her, which he absolutely detests. He's just like, oh, well, right, I guess. And then you get the awkward nudity, but not nudity. God, those shoulders do not look good. They're so blocky. I mean, this is 2000 and what? 6, 7, 8? Whew. Old.
We have gathered all the forces we can. The Darkspawn Horde is sure to reach the capital before us. And so we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can. The lives of many thousands hang in the balance. We must not forsake them. You have gathered an army to replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden. Let us pray that it will be enough.
No.
Before us stands the might of the Darkspawn Horde. Gaze upon them now, but fear them not. The man you see beside me is a dwarf. Raised to the ranks of the Grey Wardens, this is not his home. And yet still, he fights with honor and passion. He has survived despite the odds. And without him, none of us would be here. Today, we save Denerim. Today, we avenge the death of my brother, King Kaelan. But most of all, today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor their sacrifice. For Ferelden, for the Grey Wardens!
Ah. first time I played this game, I never understood how your allies ever came into effect to help you. Like, all of the treaties you gained for the mages, the dwarves, elves, and everything. Oh, it's simple. Later, you'll find out. What's fun is, though, everybody fights on the field here. So this is why I didn't just strip everybody of all their equipment. I'm gonna have to power level soon, but... What the heck are you doing, Wynn? Why do you have a bow, Wynn? Alistair, why do you have a bow? So chaotic.
Watch it! Let's grab some glory! And so I shall.
Alright. That was chaotic.
You've managed to fight your way to the gates. We're doing better than I hoped.
That will change quickly.
Bloody nug runners are outnumbered 3 to 1.
What are we to do now, Riordan? You have a plan, I assume?
The army will not last long, so we need to move quickly to reach the Archdemon. I suggest taking Alistair and no more than 2 others with you into the city. Anyone you don't bring with you can remain here to prevent more Darkspawn from entering Denerim on our tails.
How are we gonna fight a flying dragon?
We're going to need to reach a high point in the city. I'm thinking the top of Fort Draken might work.
The top of... You want to draw the dragon's attention?
We have little choice.
You want to
Though
draw
I warn
the
you that
attention.
as soon as we engage the beast, it will call all its generals to help it. I can sense 2 generals in Denerim. You may wish to seek them out before going to Fort Draken.
I am sure that if we did slay those generals, it would stop the Darkspawn in the city from doing a lot of harm.
It may also waste resources trying to find them. The decision is up to you.
Do you know where these generals
Neither
are?
of them are near Fort Draken currently, but there are too many Darkspawn here to tell you more. There are already several units of our allies within the city by now. They may be able to come to your assistance if you call them, but their strength will be limited. Now, who do you wish to take with you into the city?
Yes.
Indeed.
Fair enough. Anyone else will need to remain here and assist in keeping more Darkspawn from coming in the gates behind us. Who will lead them?
Alistair.
I'd rather be going after the Archdemon, but all right.
Good. That should be sufficient.
But all right.
Nothing you have done has prepared you for what you face now. May the Maker watch over you.
So this is it then. All that we've been through has led up to this.
Blah, blah,
Whatever
blah,
happens now, to either of us, know that I am proud, infinitely proud, to have called you friend. Onward then, and may the Maker smile fortune upon us.
So, this is it.
It's been an honor to fight with you, Ogren.
Nobody's looked at me and seen honor in a long time, Warden. You took in a drunken disgrace of an Orzammar warrior. You gave me a reason to fight, and the will to keep going. You helped me find the one woman in the sodding world who might put up with me. And you helped me get past Bronca so I could have someone new. I owe you a lot, Warden. I consider it a fine honor to die for you and your cause.
The honor is mine.
Then it's sodding honor for everyone. That's war for you. Let the stone turn red from the blood of heroes. Today, I will be the warrior you taught me to be.
So the Archdemon is next, is it? Part of me is glad that it has decided to leave me here at the gate, but the other part is apprehensive. I would almost say that I feel concern for something other than myself. Even maybe for a soft, squishy companion.
Soft, squishy.
That would be silly, wouldn't it?
Scandalous to even consider the notion.
I know. Please do not tell anyone. I doubt I could blush, but it would be so awkward. And, do try not to get swallowed whole. If the beast were to fly about afterwards and poop it out, irony would dictate that it would land on me. I couldn't take it. Well then, I suppose this is it. Have fun storming the castle.
Well, this is it. Thanks, boy.
Are you ready? We have reached the battlefield at last.
Thank you for your help, Sten.
I have done nothing. You have carried us this far. Do not doubt that.
Haha.
So this is it? This is the end? We've come so far. It's strange knowing that all our fates will be decided in a matter of hours. We stand on the precipice before the greatest battle of our age. I wonder if the heroes of old ever felt like this.
Are you afraid?
I am not afraid. We go to fight for a good cause, and there is nowhere else I would rather be. You
The
are
writing
a
is
dear friend,
superb
and I
in
will
this
stand
game.
with you to whatever end. This day, we will forge a legend of our own.
Which really makes us
So
sad.
here we part ways.
On the
You do not wish me to stand by
newer
you in the end?
things. Against the dragon? Are you sure you'd want to?
You know, you may be right. In truth, for a true friend such as yourself, I would gladly storm the Dark City itself. Do not doubt it. Let me wish you well, and may we shake hands again in victory when all of this is done.
Yes.
So I'm not going with you, I see. Any particular reason?
If I fall, you need to warn the Grey Wardens.
And here I thought you'd want me at your side, just in case. As your comrade. Even so, I won't argue with you about it. I'll do my best out here.
He's such
Be
a
careful in
sulky
there, will you?
sister.
You said you'd help me be king, and I'm not letting you off if you go dying or something.
The Archdemon doesn't stand a chance.
We won't forget the sacrifice you're making. I swear it.
After all that, I will not be going with you?
I can't risk you being hurt.
Sentimentality. I'm touched. Truly, let us part ways now. You go your way, to your destiny, and I go my way, to mine.
Do you know what really sucks, and I hope they fix it in the 4th, is they did so much in the trailers for Leliana and Morrigan. Like, they were played up so much in this original game's story. Leliana gets her chance in 3. Morrigan still really hasn't had a significant impact in the game series. So I hope 4 gives us something. Because as of right now, She's lackluster in plot significance. Thank you for everything.
This should have been so much easier. I should have known better. Go, slay your archdemon. Live gloriously, my friend.
It looks like most of the townspeople escaped before the horde arrived. That's a relief.
Dwarven resistance. Probably have to get all that too. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. This is the way to go.
Kill those godless bastards!
We're counting on you, Warden!
Make her watch over you!
Thank you. Alright. First we go to the market district. Do 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 boo boo do do boo. Oh. Oh.
And so I shall. Stay down!
Baker's breath!
So many Augres.
I'm trying to be merciful!
Good lord, so many Augres.
All right.
How many ogres are there going to be to ogre? Oh, landmark wagons over there. Woof woof. Pop up. Run, Mr. Barry, run, 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 run. Run, Mr. Barry, run, 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 run. Now, pee on the wagon. Hello? Anyone here? No. Not at all.
Hit us. Here's where we need to fight the blight one at a time.
Let's have this!
I shall.
Come and get it!
Off we go to combat.
We have done well!
While I do my happy dance.
Watch out! Poor bastard! Make him be praised!
Do 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 do. Alright, so you see here how we have, you know, Redcliffe, Dwarf, Elves, Mages. You can click on this to summon them here. To help you fight at any point. You can only deploy them once, and only a single army can be active in one area.
It's you. The Maker sure gave you the gift of good timing, didn't he? There's a large group of Darkspawn approaching and the gates won't hold. We need your help.
I need you to fight with me.
Fight? But we have no armor and only simple weapons. We'll be slaughtered.
This is your home. Protect your
The stranger
family.
is right. We have to do something.
Yes, if we can hold them back, it'll give others a chance to escape. Tell us what to do, and we'll fight for as long as we can.
Mm-hmm. Stay back and defend your homes.
You heard what he said. Come on.
They're upon us!
It's like, I'll have you, you know, fight, but, like, remember, don't freaking die for it. We like Shiani.
Of course.
Imagine if you killed the ogre before it even got a chance to break through.
Let's end this!
really going to...
An old woman.
Why are you fighting like you have no swords?
Delighted.
There's a reason why Liliana's the only one who has the injury kit in her hotbar. It's because she's the one who gets hurt the most and goes down the most and needs them. Alright, time to talk to Shiani.
We did it! I didn't think it was possible. You've given us a chance to get to safety. We will never be able to thank you enough. Please, take this. I pray it helps you in your coming battles. We have to go. May the Maker watch over you.
You don't deserve this, Liliana. I deserve this. Actually, hold on. Quick savesies. There we go. Nice.
Of course.
Come on, there we go. Now we head for the Palais District. And now we go back to the gates. Man, why don't you have, like, your unique Oh wait, no, you do the runic warrior token. Zevron, I mean... Morrigan's staff is just incredibly good, just period. So... Send literally means nothing else. I'm gonna give you boots. Or helmet. I like how the dog's here again. Oh, dang it. Freaking dog. Zeppy Web. I'll make you a ranger. Let's start with that for now. Also means for Zev, have you dual wield that. One there and one there. Excellent. So, I'm gonna have you summon a spider. Or a bear. Let's go with a bear. Morgan. I don't need you to be anything else, Morgan.
You need? Dexterity.
Yes.
Beware! A large group of Darkspawn have broken away from the battle. They're charging this way. They'll be here any minute.
Understood.
You're no match for my blade.
Yes, run. Run in fear.
Let's make
Man, you don't even need to do anything. Like, ah, good. Somebody who can take more than one hit. Hoorah! Okay, are we done?
Thank the Maker! Hurrah!
Oh, I gotta go the other way. They're just like, what do I do? Messenger, sir.
Shall I send word that the gates are secured?
Yes.
Right away.
Right away, huh? Oh, the bones! The bones! I don't know anything about scales and things, but I feel like plunging a dagger directly into, or a sword, directly into the back of a dragon, I feel like is not easy at all to do. Well, Riordan's out. Oh. Alright.
What's this?
Ah.
I never liked this part.
Ah.
Directly.
If I must.
So I shall.
Maker's breath. Blah, 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 blah.
Of course. All right.
You want?
Everything here. Now we continue along this way.
Trap right ahead. Yes, of course. Right ahead. I got it! I never liked this Be careful! Trap right ahead.
The disabling of traps is so awkward in this. I don't know why. It's like, it's so hard to actually click on said trap. And then, like, you can just animation cancel it, too. So it sort of feels, like, useless. You know? Ugh.
Unsensed.
The very first time I played this game, this is as far as I got before I got literally stuck. I could not beat this area no matter how hard I tried. So, I was playing as a rogue. And so I was just like, man, I'm literally stuck. I cannot, like, do any better than this. Light Quiver! And so I was just like, you know what? I quit. I'm gonna remake a new character, do this again. I became a warrior. I swept the game as a warrior. Like, the game is so easy when you have actual, like, no brain strats. And that's how I'm gonna call it. Because that's what it is. Like, I don't have to use tactics as a warrior.
So I shall.
To win, all I have to do is run straight forward. That's it.
Tell me. I'll do it.
Sure.
That's how you beat the game as a warrior. Because for a rogue, what you're supposed to do is pause combat, tell your teammates, you know, like, stay still, I'm gonna sneak up behind them, get a critical backstab, and, like, all these, like, actual tactical things that, at the time, was never the way I played video games. So it's just one of those, like, I don't know. But now, obviously, if I wanted to, I could. Oh, look. That's a lot of dead people. Who killed all these Darkspawn and people? Well, looks like the defenders of Fort Draken did a Fort Draken good job.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one person I know who has the power to destroy tons of Darkspawn, and you'll ask 0 questions, probably. No, I don't, because I know better. The one character you just don't upset in this game. I speak, of course. Oh, guess we got some more people to get through first. Okay. Oops.
Right ahead.
Another foe fallen.
There's one place I always call allies in this game. Because it's the place you want to call allies. Because if you've at least been leveling yourself fairly sufficiently, you don't really need the allies anywhere else but where we're going to call them. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's the room we'll go into last.
Of course.
Oh, good. More corpse skulls. We don't need, like, special things anymore. Like, there's one reason why you don't take the auto loot mod, and it's because it breaks 2 quests.
Delighted.
Because it's supposed to... I don't know why it breaks the quests.
Of course.
It just do. And I could take it now if I wanted to. The auto loot mod, but meh. It's so... halting? It just is such touch and go with your, with the, speed. Oh god. How did I get myself shoved behind that? The progress is very stop and go. So. Alright. Now we go into this room and see the one person you don't muck with. Who killed all these guys? It was Sandal.
Enchantment?
He's trying to put Darkspawn's corpses. What happened here?
Enchantment!
Enchantment! Okay. Well, good job, my good friend. Ogren. I'll give you that. Liliana. 5.
Enchantment?
Got any of your dad's wares for sale? And you've got one last shop. Where he tries to give you a little of everything you could possibly want. I'll actually take that. Last chance for you to clear out your inventory. Anything you don't care about. Most of these weapons, bolts, arrows, stabs. Armor. None of it matters anymore. Just make sure I didn't accidentally sell something I wanted to keep. Did not. Oh, enchantment, please.
Enchantment?
Enchantment! Ogren, I'm gonna give you a better silverite rune. There we go. Second floor. All right. Literally, you're just fighting to the top floor, and what's that? nothing down here.
I shall. It's done.
Okay.
On my way.
Nice. Don't even have to open that last door. Hey, got him. Oh, there's a lot of enemies in there.
Right ahead. Head.
What's funny is, if they had just waited just a tiny bit longer, they could have actually gotten us. Nope, these assassin types got too excited.
As you desire.
They got really stabby excited. That's a problem some stabby types get. They just want to stab, 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 stab. That looks like the way to go. So let's go fight that large horde. Because that looks fun.
Be careful!
Ooh.
Delighted.
Oh my god. A lot of blood in here, so... Ugh. Can you do something about this mess? That should help lower the graphical issue. Yeah, see, look, he took care of all the dead bodies. So that now, we're not lagalating. Lagging? Hagalagging. Blagalagalackandackin. I don't know. I'm just speaking in tongues, apparently. Well, normally people speak with their tongues and not into tongues, but you know, whatever floats your boat. Thank you. Got him.
Yes, of course.
Couple more loots, and then we scoots to the top.
Right away.
Of Fort Dragon. 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 Do.
I'll do it.
It's mostly consumables, it looks like, and money. Why would we need money? We've already
done.
passed, I believe, the very last of the,
Come, let's have a
merchants.
move on.
Alright, final fight's here. The Traveler achievement is what you get for basically visiting every place in the game. Oh, look at Wynn go! That's it. That is what we call all she wrote. Oh my god. Did it crash? It crashed on the final blow. Are you kidding me? Fucking A. Ugh. Okay, at least we're right here, so we just have to rebeat this butthole. Interesting.
Ready. Hey, Liliana got it this time. Alright, here's hoping it doesn't crash again.
Kaboom!
And then, it was over. With the Archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come. But the Blight had been ended before it had truly begun. Ferelden had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its new king and queen. The Grey Wardens stood redeemed, and a new age had begun. But at what cost?
My friends, we are gathered to celebrate those responsible for our victory. Of those who stood against the Darkspawn siege of Denerim, there is one in particular who deserves commendation.
In particular?
The one who led the final charge against the Archdemon remains with us still. An inspiration to all he saved that day. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the hero of Ferelden. The first Grey Warden to defeat the Blight since Garahel 4 centuries ago. My friend, it is hard to imagine how you could have aided Ferelden more. I think it only appropriate that I return the favor. Is there any boon that you might request of Ferelden's king? If it is within my power, I will grant it.
That the sacrifices of the Warden shall not be forgotten again.
Now that's a very good point. I think we can begin with a monument here in Denerim, dedicated to the Grey Wardens who have fallen. Duncan, Riordan, all of them. And it is high time some scholars were collected to learn more about the Darkspawn. We'll face them again, with the dwarves as well as here. Let it also be known that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arl Howe, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There they can rebuild, following the example of those who went before them. What are your plans? Will you remain with the Grey Wardens?
Ah, the Darkspawn are still a threat. The Grey Wardens need me.
That they do. I'm glad one of us is staying with them at least. There's a group of Ferelden citizens waiting outside to get a look at their hero. I suggest you make at least a brief appearance
well,
before
of
they storm the
course.
gate.
And welcome back.
Just tell the guard at the door when you're ready.
You missed it. I had to beat the final boss twice because the game crashed.
So, we made it. I'm impressed, aren't you? The odds were completely against one of us actually getting to the Archdemon. But of course you were made.
Very rude.
I knew you would. I guess Morrigan was telling the truth after all.
About the ritual.
Ritual. The rest of the Grey Wardens haven't arrived yet from Morlaix. But they've already sent questions. What should I tell them?
Tell them they were wrong.
Yes, if only they knew how handy a Maleficar can be, right? No, I suppose I'll just keep that to myself. I can shrug and look stupid.
It's a talent.
Speaking of Morrigan, do you know where she went? I'm told she vanished right after the battle. No goodbyes or anything.
I don't know, and I'm not sure I want to.
Good riddance, I say. At any rate, I can see Arleman giving me that look. More king stuff, I suppose. I can never wait.
More
And if I don't get
stuff.
the chance some other time, thanks. For
Thanks.
everything.
This is hardly goodbye.
I know, but I'm king now. And that means things will change. I guess we'll see. I'll let you get to your adoring public. They want to see the hero of Ferelden, and who am I to keep them waiting?
Allow me to offer you my personal congratulations, Warden. I must admit that while I did not share my father's pessimism regarding the Grey Wardens, I had my doubts that such a small number of you could be victorious. Yet here you are.
Yeah. We were lucky.
The Maker smiles upon you. Or so they are saying. Luck and destiny are two branches of the same tree. Tell me something. Is Alistair always like that?
He's a good man.
But will he be a good king? I fear my initial suspicions are proving correct. He already avoids anything resembling a decision. Oh well. His heart is in the right place. In that he reminds me of Kaelin, which is no failing. Now I see Archdemon gesturing to me. There is more work to be done. I must take my leave of you, I fear.
There's always
Enjoy
more
the rest
work
of
to
the
be done.
celebration, Warden. I shall speak to you again before the day is done.
Again, before the day is down.
So it survived after all. My impression that all creatures made of flesh were hopelessly squishy was,
Hopelessly
premature.
squishy. You thought I would die, I suppose.
Well, it is going to die eventually. Just not right now. It has made me revise my opinion of its kind. My kind. I am, or at least was, a dwarf. A
Shale's
creature of
humor is
flesh.
as dry
I have
as
to
his
keep
skin.
reminding myself
Her
that.
skin.
In fact, I think I may even try to become one again.
Why would you want to?
There are advantages to being flesh. I think I would like to try. Wynne has offered to accompany me to Tevinter to speak with the mages there. The Circle of Minrathrus has the largest collection of arcane knowledge in Thedas. If it is possible to reverse this process, then the knowledge to do so will be there, or that is my hope. And if not, then I will keep looking. I have nothing if not time, yes?
Yes. Oh. I could come with you.
I would not object, but surely it has better things to get up to. I intend to return eventually, unless I finally decide to destroy all pigeons everywhere.
All
that
pigeons.
may take a while, but otherwise I will come back. If it happens to one day see a tiny little dwarf who appears very nervous of being squished, that will be me. Until then, I wish it well. You have been a fine friend.
A Grey Warden, and now a hero too? A bit different from the slums, huh?
Sorry, I got your husband killed.
Worked out just fine. My son will be the Idukan heir, and I don't have a husband to boss me around. I should thank you. Mother swore off drinking when she heard about what you did. She's been sober ever since, and as ill as a fell cat in water. I should tell you, the Assembly actually sent me here. Officially, I'm an ambassador. Can you imagine? Me. Apparently, miracles abound these days. They want me to tell you that you're free to return to Orzammar. They've made you a full citizen. Technically, you're warrior caste.
Can they do that?
I don't know, but they did. Of course, that means Mother has risen up too. She's been lording it over all her friends, calling them lowly peasants. I hear they're considering making you a paragon. Statue and everything. Not bad, brother. Not bad at all.
Not bad,
Anyhow,
brother.
I intend to get back to sampling this human wine. I'd like to forget that there's a giant sky up there. How they live up here? I'll never know.
I'll never know.
It is over. I can barely believe it. You stopped the Civil War and then defeated the Blight.
We're just
On
miracle
behalf of
makers,
Ferelden,
yo.
allow me to say thank you. It truly cannot be said enough.
It's a close call.
Well,
We were lucky.
let's not tell the masses just yet. As far as they're concerned, you saved the day without breaking a sweat. Let them have that. It's too bad that you aren't remaining here in the capital. The hero of Ferelden would have influence, but I understand. Myself, I will be remaining here to help Alistair. Tegan will take over the rule of Redcliffe, at least for the time being.
At least.
Connor seems well enough, and Isolde refuses to speak of what happened. She says she never wants to go back. I cannot thank you enough for saving them. They are the joy of my existence. But here I am rambling on. I shall let you get back to your celebration, Warden. Enjoy it while you can.
Mm-hmm.
So here we are. The conquering hero has won the day, and now he takes his bow and exits the stage. A fine ending.
Should be taking a bow
And my
with
part
me.
was small. I'm happy to watch you receive the accolades. It's quite fun. You know, I can't help now but think of my vision. The Maker sent me to help you, and look what you did. It's a miracle. It truly is. You should know. I'm thinking of going back to Orlais for a while, to find Marjolaine. I don't know how long I'll be gone.
Marjolaine. Do you need help?
No. This is something I need to do on my own. Perhaps we will see each other when I return. I look forward to it. Until then, be well. May the Maker watch over you.
I hate that they made the Grey Warden so mysterious. Because he, quote, disappears after the events of this, and then that's it.
I will be relieved when all this pomp and ceremony is done.
I don't get any updates.
Such events are perfect opportunities for assassins, after all. I can't help but expect the crows to appear at any moment, which would be a welcome break, mind you.
You think the crows will still come after you?
Eventually. With Taliesin dead, it may take them time to figure out what has happened, but they are like the tides, predictable. You know, it does occur to me that staying in one place is only going to invite the crows to find me that much quicker. While fun, that might eventually get complicated. You said earlier that you were planning on returning to the Grey Warden fold soon. Is that true?
That is indeed what I said.
The Grey Wardens seem to be a fun bunch to hang around, however. Maybe they won't mind a resident assassin. I'm an excellent mascot.
I'd be happy for the company.
And I promise not to get you into too much trouble. Well, no more than you get me into, anyhow. Well then, since we're going to be leaving together, we can speak after you have been sufficiently paraded in front of the populace. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on you and make sure no one gets a clear shot. Not without paying me a great deal of coin, anyhow.
Good old Zephyron.
The hero of Ferelden. My. How does it feel?
It's a little strange.
Of that I have no doubt. It's a title you'll be wearing for a long time to come, just as Loghain wore his. But it's not so bad, is it? A blight defeated with the other nations barely becoming aware. Who could ask for better?
But I didn't do it on my own.
I don't think many heroes ever do. I'm glad not to be on the receiving end of all this attention myself. I say, let the young have their fame. Not that I've gone without notice. Irving asked me to take over as first enchanter, but I don't wish to go back. Not after all this. Instead, I've decided to travel. Shale has expressed a desire to go to Devinter to look into a way to regain her mortality.
Regain it.
And I will join her.
But what about your, problem?
It's true, I don't know how much time I have. Maybe not very long at all. So, I shall see as much of the world as the Maker allows. Perhaps this is a gift in the end. A nudge in the right direction? I doubt we will meet again, young man. If not, please accept my best wishes.
Or win.
Humans have a better taste for spirits than I thought. The ale here is actually good. Orzammar ale tastes like dirt in comparison. Probably because they put dirt in it. Go figure.
Go figure. Think you might go back to Orzammar?
I don't know. Maybe eventually. I'm getting used to that big sky up there. And I'm thinking I might just look up Felsi again. See where that goes.
I'm glad. Hope you were happy.
I'll drink to that. And since we're more or less done adventuring for now, I wanted to say, well, you're all right. Only a dwarf could have done all that.
Only a
after all.
dwarf. You're not so bad yourself.
Yes. I don't come by friends very often. I'm glad to call you one, Warden.
Yeah. Puppo! Well, he's happy.
It is good to see you again, Kadan. These people, they call you hero. It is a strange word, but I think I understand its meaning. The Arishok on occasion has declared a Kunari to be Kunoranvel, one who serves as an example to others. Such examples are always made after their death, however, a death in service to the Kyun. A living Kunoranvel would be too proud.
So the Kunari celebrate and put on parades.
When a Kunoranvel is declared, certainly. It is one of few occasions when the Kunari are permitted to engage in revelry. There is imbibing of spirits, public chanting, meditations abandoned.
It is madness. That would be quite a sight.
It is interesting. It can take days for the Ben Hasrath to restore order. There may even be executions. I suppose I should tell you. I have decided to return to my people. Your quest is done, and thus so is my reason for accompanying you.
I could go with you if you like.
Is that truly what you want? There is much to hold you here, and it is a long journey.
I can always come back.
If you truly wish to come, I have a ship prepared to leave in 2 days' time. Meet me at the docks after all this celebration is over. It would be good to continue our travels. If I do not see you there, Panahedan Kadan. May you always find the path you seek.
I like Sen's character. I'll never use him.
Are you ready, my lord? The crowds outside are getting restless. Right. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
Follow me. In the months that followed their wedding, Alistair and Nora fell into the routine of ruling Ferelden. Nora was a skilled governor, adept at matters of the court, and more than willing to spend her time judging matters of law from the throne. Alistair was quite happy to let her do so. He traveled frequently, making personal appearances that delighted commoners to no end. News that the urn of sacred ashes had been found in Ferelden did not spread outside the Chantry until Brother Genetivi made an announcement several months after the defeat of the Darkspawn. The manuscript detailing his research and his experience with Andraste's cult drew huge interests among scholars throughout Thedas. Some years later, the Chantry announced that the resting place of Andraste's ashes had indeed been found. A ripple of excitement spread amongst the pious people of Thedas, with many undertaking pilgrimage to see the ashes or partake of their healing powers. And the game crashed. God damn it! Why are you unstable? Oh, good. We're still in the epilogue. It's okay. Oh, cool. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, basically what it did was told you what was the result of all of your different choices. Like, oh, the dwarves did this because they had the anvil of whatever, or the dwarves did this with this ruler, or this with this. Everybody had their own thing. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we're gonna play Dragon Age Awakening, which is a DLC, fairly large story. Import Malir. Advanced. You can actually choose if you beat multiple different times with your character, but had different, like, choices. You know. But yeah, we're gonna import Malir with all of our choices, all of our stats.
With the death of the Archdemon, the Blight was defeated. But the Darkspawn did not simply disappear. Most of the Horde scattered north from Denerim towards the coastlands. And there fractured into warring tribes. The region fell into chaos as the Darkspawn emerged from hidden lairs to terrorize the countryside. As the new Warden Commander of Ferelden, it is your responsibility to rebuild the Order and deal with the lingering threat. You have come to Amaranthi to join the rest of the Grey Wardens at Vigil's Keep, once home to Arl Rendenhau, but now property of the Order. The lack of a proper welcoming party as you grow close, however, indicates that something is amiss.
What's going on? Why are there no wardens here to greet us? Something is wrong. Quickly, Commander!
Why is there a naked guy running? Probably because one of the mods screwed up again. Excuse me. You got rid of one of my weapons? How fucking dare you, mate? How fucking dare you?
It's you, the hero of Ferelden. Oh, thank the Maker.
Where are the other wardens?
There was someone right behind me. A mage. He might have been a warden, I don't know. All I heard was screams and people dying. I got out as fast as I could and ran into these... You need to help them. You need to do something.
You need to help them. How many dogs
I don't know. Hundreds. The wardens didn't sense them until it was too late. And then they were everywhere. I'll see if I can't find some help. There has to be a patrol on the road.
There has to be a patrol on the road.
We don't have a lot of time, Commander.
They launched a sneak attack. That's unheard of.
This isn't a blight. How could they be so organized? I don't understand.
Hello. How you doing, man? Perhaps something else
Other
is
than an
leading them.
archdemon, you mean? Frightening thought.
Nice sword work. You're not just a guide, are you?
Pardon me, Commander. I'd assumed proper introductions would be taken care of at the keep. My name is Myri. I was a knight in the King's service until I was recruited a month ago, but I haven't taken my joining yet. The Seneschal sent me to bring you back. I was not expecting
I'm alright. Who is in command?
Varel, the Seneschal. He is the keep steward, I believe, working for the wardens.
Okay, let's get moving.
Right, let's teach these evil bastards a lesson.
Myri. I would love to take your weapon. Later. Simple champion. Rune crafting. Oh yeah, there are new things and everything. Very nice.
More trouble.
It appears we will need to fight the Blight one at a time. Hardly know about that. fight the Blight one at a time.
Quickly! We must strike!
Here we go!
I'll be at the front gate, sir. If you find others, send them to me.
Of course. It appears we will need to fight the Blight one at a time. Of course. Desire. Would just give nothing. Delighted.
What? I overshot that again, not. Ooh, piece of candy.
Somebody help me! I don't want to die!
Thank the Maker you came along when you did.
I've never seen that guy before.
As you desire. And so I shall.
Thank you. I thought I was done for. Thank you.
Yep. You're welcome, Mr. Nakey.
Take him on my own!
Well, if you remembered your clothing, you could have.
Don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come. We're running out of bandages here. There are supplies on the other side of the courtyard.
These guys were literally caught with their pants around their ankles. All of them. You're all naked. You're all a disgrace. Well, sir, if you hadn't have modded the game to break our clothing... Yeah, that's what we call excuses. Thank you very much. Alright. Ah, I almost saved him. But I didn't. Rip that poor man. Rest in pepperonis. You greasy, greasy. I don't know where I was going with that, so I'm just gonna stop talking. Mahari, could you, like, turn off your light, please? Thank you.
Oh, these will help greatly. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, good sir. Close. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Did I find that? I did. Why does it show I have fucking 2 helmets on? What the hell? Or is it showing me what you have on? You have Grey Warden helm. No? Is my game broken? Probably. How did I break it? You're asking me how I broke something. Bruh. How the heck am I supposed to know?
Unbelievable. The keep has been overwhelmed. How did the wardens not sense the Darkspawn coming? I don't understand it.
Something strange is definitely going on here.
For the Darkspawn to have ambushed the keep so effectively, I didn't know they were capable of such a thing.
Gonna need your help, yeah.
I hear you, Commander. You can count on me.
Oh, wonderful!
Oh, there's stuff on the other side.
Of course.
Let me guess. To go west, we gotta go east. I don't know. It's Anders.
I didn't do it. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not broken up about them dying, to be perfectly honest. Biff there made the funniest gurgle when he went down.
Funniest gurgle. Not too fond of them, huh?
Oh, I know. Most people enjoy being kicked in the head to be woken up each morning. Me, I'm just so picky. I am Anders, at your service. Mage and wanted apostate.
An apostate? At Vigil's
Apostate?
You weren't here when we arrived. I'm sure I would have remembered such a lovely woman as yourself. We were just stopping here on our way back to the tower. Just a short rest, they said, and now they're dead. Such a shame.
We don't have time to discuss
True.
this.
These Darkspawn don't leave much time for chit-chat, do they? Well, tell you what. I'll help you and we can discuss what comes later. Later, once all these bastards are properly put down, yes?
This is one of the reasons why I wanted to do this DLC. We get introduced to Anders. Who's Anders? Well, we'll learn about him in this game and in the next game. That's right, Anders is one of the very, very few people who are in 2 games. Actually, I should say one of the very few people from Dragon Age Origins who are in 2 games.
Wait, I need to get out of here.
Knowing that we'll see Anders again is not a spoiler. Wait, what? Did I not? Did I miss something? Blah blah blah. What? 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 Okay. Ah.
All right.
Piece of candy.
Oh, we're scared now. Don't come over here. Ha!
Ha!
It'll take more than that to kill us, beasties. Come again if you dare.
Boom. He's like, oh, I'm so scared. Boom.
And so I shall.
That guy's inspiration is clearly the Boom Boom Pow. He's rocking out in style.
help us!
Get to safety, quickly!
Thank the Maker.
Get to safety quickly! Alright. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you, Anders. I think I know what I'm gonna do with you, Anders. But for now, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you, Anders. Alright. No. I'll give you that. You're already a spirit healer. Whew, 61.
All right.
All right.
He's sensing more darkspawn. Off we go. Of course. Delighted.
Pew 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 pew.
And so I shall. As you desire.
Blah blah blah. Red room has a survivor.
As you desire. Get some blood.
Anders, give us ice. Thank you, my sir. Ooh, I'm gonna need more.
I'm for more darkspawn, I see.
Oh, this will be gone! Get to safety, quickly!
We need to get out of...
As you desire.
Get to safety quickly.
All right.
How did I miss this beautiful chest? Wait, what? Did I not save everyone? Oh, I did.
Delighted.
Damn it, Ogren! Where are your clothes?
Time for more darkspawn, I see.
Aha! There you are!
Aha!
When these darkspawn showed up, I thought, just you wait until the new commander gets here and you'll all be spitting teeth out of your arses. Followed the screaming, and sure enough, here you are. Good on ya!
Ogren, you're here?
Doubting your eyes, huh? I get like that after the 5th bottle or so. Came here thinking I might try my hand at becoming a bona fide Grey Warden.
Bona
He was
fide
here when I left. I can't believe the Wardens didn't kick him out.
Well, hey, if it isn't the recruit with a great rack.
Yes, a prize for the Wardens, to be sure.
I know. Too good to be true, right? Hey, who's the mage? Boyfriend? Should I leave you two alone?
Wow, a dwarf that smells like a brewery. You never see that anywhere.
A mage comedian. Thought those normally died young.
You know there are risks to joining the Royals, right?
There are risks to getting up in the morning. I piss on risk.
I'm sure Risk appreciates it.
Well, we can talk about that later. Right now, there's more darkspawn around in sore need of a beheading.
Sore need of a beheading. Alright, Ogren. Why did you lose all of your clothes? Actually, I don't want to know. I truly don't. Can't get that. My dude. Let's give him some of that. You're my axe, dude. What sucks is this man was already well set up. Before, and like lost all of his shit. Don't know why, but whatever. Might make him a reaver again too. I guess they did it in case you didn't like how you had set up your characters. That way you can revert it.
All right.
After you got like slightly smart. What sucks is they gave us, well, essentially 3 warriors at the very beginning, which is kind of silly. But they don't give you a rogue at the very beginning.
Myri?
Roland! Commander, Roland was a knight recruited from Denerim like me. We must do something for him.
He looks beyond healing magic. Maybe a shot of whiskey for the pain?
I like the way you think.
Stop joking! This isn't funny.
The commander?
I'm here, Roland. I'm sorry I didn't come
We
sooner.
only had a moment's warning. Before they were on us, Commander. The Seneschal ordered a counterattack, but they came out of nowhere. There's one with them. A darkspawn who talks. His magic is powerful.
A talking darkspawn? The lad must be delirious.
There's something in my blood. It hurts.
Where's the talking darkspawn?
It went
that way! After...
The Seneschal!
Seneschal.
I will avenge you, Roland.
I hope you like
I
all three of
swear
these
it.
characters. Can we loot his bot? No. Oh god, he went through the wall. He's a mage! No, he's not. You know, I'm sure there's no reason the game has reminded us how dangerous the joining is. Whirling Dervish!
All right.
Now, why would you be worried? Dragon Age isn't like, oh, what's the name? George, it wasn't written by George R.R. Martin. There's not gonna be a bloodbath, right? I mean, unless you're a Darkspawn, that is. Then you're gonna get your bath of blood. Beware of power outages. Oh, thank you. Thank you, game. Beware.
It has ended, just as he foretold.
Oh, well, there's a bath.
Be taking this one gently. We are wishing no more death than is necessary.
Necessary? As if your kind has ever done anything else.
You are thinking you know of our kind, human? It is understandable. But that will soon be changed.
Others will come, creature. They will stop you.
There it is.
It seems your words be true. More than you are guessing.
It is talking.
Well, let's shut it up already.
Commander.
Capture the Grey Warden. These others, they may be killed.
They may be killed.
Fight like one of the Now
Commander, I owe you my life.
Don't worry about it.
Soldiers on the road. It seems we have more company. Hopefully they're more hospitable than our previous guests.
Oh good, it's King Alistair. Naked King Alistair.
It looks like I've arrived a bit late. Too bad. I rather missed the whole Darkspawn killing thing.
King Alistair.
I'd wanted to come and give the Wardens a formal welcome. I certainly wasn't expecting this. What's the situation?
What Darkspawn remained have fled, Your Majesty. The Grey Wardens who had arrived from Orlais appear to be either dead or missing.
Missing? As in taken by the Darkspawn? Do they even do that?
I do not know, Your Majesty. I know only that we cannot account for all the wardens.
I see. At least the hero of Ferelden is still here and alive. That's something, right?
Looks like he'll need to rejoin the Wardens after all.
Toss the throne aside, spend my time adventuring at your side, just like old times. Very tempting. You have quite the task ahead of you. Really, I'd like to help you fight Darkspawn, but you're on your own for the moment.
Hey, what am I? Chopped nug livers?
From the smell, that's not a bad guess.
I came here to join the Grey Wardens, and from the looks of it, you could use the extra hands. Now where's the giant cup? I'll gargle and spit.
Gargle and spit. You're not allowed to spit.
That's what I always say.
I suppose all are welcome.
That's what I always say.
Joining the Wardens, eh? Well, good luck with that.
King Alistair, Your Majesty beware, this man is a dangerous criminal.
Oh, the dwarf is a bit of an arse, but I wouldn't go that.
She means me.
This is an apostate who we were in the process of bringing back to the Circle to face justice.
Oh, please. The things you people know about justice would fit into a thimble. I'll just escape again, anyhow.
Never. I will see you hanged for what you've done here, murderer.
Murderer? But those Templars were... Oh, what's the use? You won't believe me anyhow.
It seems there isn't much to say. Unless you have something to add, Commander.
I do! You're conscripted.
What? Never!
I believe the Grey Wardens still retain the right of conscription, no? I will allow it.
If Your Majesty feels it is best.
He loves antagonizing mages and Templars.
Way to go, kid. Welcome aboard.
Me? A Grey Warden? I guess that will work.
Congratulations, Sir Mage. I look forward to fighting at your side.
Then if you have everything under control,
seems to be
I will need to take my leave.
I believe the estate has been secured, yes. We have suffered great losses, but the Darkspawn are gone, and there are survivors. Oh, excuse my manners. I am Veril, Seneschal of Vigil's Keep, and I am most grateful for your timely rescue, Commander. I will aid you in ruling the lands of Amaranthine.
This Arling belongs to the Wardens, not me.
But as Commander of the Grey, you are the equivalent of our Arl as well. Come and speak to me soon. There are many matters to attend to, not the least of which is the joining. You will need to replenish your numbers.
I'm
the
sure
security
all three
of
will
Ferelden
survive.
relies on the Grey Wardens now, even weakened as the Order is. It will be up to you to deal with the vestiges of the Blight before the situation grows out of control. No easy task, but I'm confident you are up to it. Good luck, Commander. May the Maker watch over you.
May the Maker watch over you.
Before we do anything else, Commander, there's an urgent matter we must take care of. Right now, I know of only one living warden assigned to all of Ferelden. That should be rectified. The others could aid you considerably.
Alright. Let's begin the joining.
As you wish, Commander. The time has come for us to begin the joining. I shall speak the words that have been said since the first. Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand, vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten, and that one day we shall join you. From this moment forth, Oghren, you are a Grey Warden.
What's this, the sampler size? Are you trying to say something about my height?
Sampler size?
This is the goblet we've always used.
Really?
Bleh.
Not bad.
Maker help us all.
I like how his eyes just roll into the back of his head. That's it.
From this moment forth,
Normal people pass the
you
fuck
are
out
a
for a
Grey
couple
Warden.
days.
So we need to drink Darkspawn blood. That's it.
That is it, yes.
Well, all right. But if I wake up 2 weeks from now on a ship bound for Ravane in nothing but my small clothes and a tattoo on my forehead, I'm blaming you.
He lives, Commander, and will awaken in time.
Well, that's 2 of 3. Can we make it 3 for 3?
From this moment forth, Myri, you are a Grey Warden.
I have awaited this moment.
Nope, she died.
I am sorry, Myri. May the Maker watch over you now.
I mean, it's not like there was the clue of me stripping her right before I lost control.
Open the doors!
The commander must be informed about the Deep Road's entrance. It could be their base of operation.
You'd have the Wardens chase a rumor then, Captain. And even if it proves true, unless the Pilgrim's path is cleared by the time your army assembles, they'll have nothing to eat but
priorities.
Garavel, Woolsey.
Woolsey?
The commander has had a long day. Woolsey says some merchants escaped the Darkspawn. They can reprovision you for a reasonable fee. And the vigil is yours. Take whatever weapons and armor you need. We'll be waiting when you're ready.
Oh, okay.
Who's there?
Did I startle you?
I was just keeping my nose to the dust. You know, watching out for the Schleets. One of the lads here told me about the Schleets. Said they're common in Ferelden. They lie on the ground, looking like ordinary pairs of pants. Till you turn around. That's when they strike.
Oh, those Schleets.
Right. You've heard of them. Pants that eat your eyeballs. After they're done with you, they just wander off on their unnatural pant legs.
Someone told you about a pants monster and you believed them.
Sod. Come on, I've been on the surface less than 2 years. I don't know what's up here. That Jacob's gonna get it when I get my hands on him.
The Schleets!
Mistress Woolsey says I can set up shop here. The merchant you saved was grateful to be alive. Restocked me for a bargain. The savings are yours, of course. You need anything, Commander?
Beware of the Schleets. The pants monsters that eat your eyeballs. So, Algren is the only past character who rejoins you. In case you were curious. Everybody else is not with us. Also, we have a lot of money. This is such a cool weapon. Oh well.
All right. And so I shall.
Should we get a move on?
The Tower of Magi has sent me as an ambassador, Commander. In addition to my diplomatic function, I'm a competent enchanter and runesmith.
Enchantment?
Of course.
Fuck.
May I be of service? Of course.
Enchantment. Alright. Alright. Well, this is a great place for us to leave it off, and we will pick up again with Awakening next time. So, anyway. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody, stay funky, people.